Hello there everybody, this is Grant, also known as the Collector75, and welcome to another Transformers Generation 1 review. I'm going right back in time and doing a figure that I have done before, but it was one of my first ever videos on YouTube a long time ago. And this is the Japanese release of Generation 1 Megatron, and I really love this figure. But before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to someone who, to be honest, YouTube, well, I think YouTube treated very, was completely unjustified in deleting his account, really. This is, of course, they were known as Transformers and Beer, but he has made a bit of a comeback as Transformers and Video Games. I'm going to put a link to the video. It should be around here somewhere. It was one of those little card thingy bobs. So obviously you can check out his channel there. Obviously, he was doing podcasts and showing off his collection and various other things. But for some reason, YouTube didn't like that. I mean, they went through the whole process of that, not being able to meet the 1,000 subscribers and all that other thing by the 20th of February, whatever it was. And then they just had their account cancelled for no good reason, as far as I could see. But, you know, like I say, he's making a comeback. So if you were subscribed to him and haven't seen him for a while, and there's the reason why. But obviously, you can resubscribe to his channel. Right, anyway, I'll put another link at the end of the video as well. But anyway, right, let's get on with this one, because I know Em really does like these sort of figures. So really, this one is dedicated to him, really. Right, so here we go. So this is the first Japanese release of Megatron back in 1985. I got this off eBay. This cost me, I think it was about £200. The box is a little bit worn, like as you can see, it's got a little bit of wear here, and it's a bit water sort of damaged here. You can tell by it's because it's sort of like raised up and everything. I did replace the little the plastic window there. What I used to do, used to be pretty good at doing that back in the day, but I haven't done it for a very long time now. But it looks actually brand new. And then again, like I say, it's a bit worn all around the edges and everything. I did make a comment to someone on Instagram actually the other day saying something about the Japanese boxes. They really draw you in. They really make these figures so wantable. And that is true for the front of the box, but usually on the back of the box, they're very, very plain. I know that you have the generic thing that the American boxes had and everything, and the tech spec and everything, but usually they're very plain, and they usually fill up half the box, especially on toys these days, with all the the legal gubbins and everything. And sometimes the back of the box can look a little bit off-putting, but the front of the boxes with the Japanese stuff is usually where it's at. Anyway, right, that's enough talking about the box, but I do love that picture of Megatron. Let me get it out of the light there. That is a lovely sort of like image of Megatron there, and it was exclusive to this Japanese release. But let's get this guy open. He does come in his little styrofoam packaging. We'll put the box just over there. And then we come to this. Now, it does come with the little pellets, because obviously this Megatron does fire. We'll come to that in a moment. And all we're going to get, we don't get his fusion cannon with this release. It's a bit strange. But we do get his nice chromed sword, which is pretty cool. And we do get his electromagnetic gun, or whatever the hell it was. All this chromed. Lovely. I used to love this gun back in the day. And then we come to Megatron himself. Let's get him out. I'll put that. Well, we knocked over, don't know. Right, so this is Megatron itself. And as you can tell, this guy has no chrome on it, because obviously the American release, or the first American release, had the chrome. Even the is it the Micro Man? Is it the Micro Change line? I can't remember where he comes out of now. I think it was Micro Change. It's the MC. I don't know if that's going to pick it out too well. I'm going to try and get it. It's not got a bloody focus on it, is it? But it's got MC 1213, so I don't know if that was Micro Change or not. And we got the usual legal things. We've got Hasbro, 1974, 1983, and then Takara and everything. And we've got the Walther P38 logo. We've got his rub sign. That should still work. If I can get it to work, that is. Is it working? It is sort of working. There we go, there we go, there we go. You can sort of see it coming along there. Anyway, right, so, as you can tell, so he hasn't been chromed. And that is about it for the changes. Obviously, we still have the little bit where you could have put the gun sight on the top. Yeah, I'm pretty certain the original Diaclone, well, not the Diaclone, whatever it is, Micro Change actually did come with it, but for some reason they just neglected to leave it off this release. Bit strange. I could never understand why. Right, so he does fire pellets, so let's have a look, see if I can get him to fire one. That is providing I can get this little bag open. Right, because it's proving, these little bags, I tell you what, they do prove to be bloody irritating. Right, here we go. Let's get one out. Come on, you. Out you come. Right, we've got one. Where's he gone? Right, so he comes with these little blue pellets, and that is going to go right into the top in there, and you just click it in, and then we're going to shoot it out. Here we go. Let's see if I can get the tower over the background there. Oh, look at that. What a shot. And that was pretty good. Now, it's a shame that the American release, when it got released, well, in Britain as well, they did take out that feature. I suppose the pellets were too little, and people would swallow them, jabbed in someone's eye and everything like that. Absolute shame. I would have loved it. And I was pretty certain every kid would, but I don't think probably Hasbro's legal people probably loved it. So there we go. Anyway, right, so let's transform him. He's got the usual easy transformation. Well, I say easy. I remember when I got this guy back in 1985 when I was a kid. The transformation was not easy, not for me back then. So we're going to pull these out. Everyone knows how this transformation, don't need to say too much. Bring the legs round. He's a little bit loose on those legs, but you just got to tighten up that screw just in there. Bring the head down, rotate them around, bring the body around. I do worry about it because these are very old figures. And you do have to worry about, even like the gold plastic syndrome and everything, you do have to worry about even other plastics because this is quite a swirly plastic. And from what people say, the swirly plastic can go brittle over time, so you just got to be a bit careful and not apply too much pressure to it. So then we just bring that up, click that into place, extend the arms, bring his hands out, if I can get them out. Oh, I can't get finger in there. There we go. Do the same on this one, bring everything out. And there we have Megatron in his robot mode. And I know it's a bit crap, but I loved it when I was a kid. I love this Megatron. I think he's got, it's just something about him, even the face sculpt. The face sculpt doesn't scream. Let me see if I can get this to zoom in. Look at that, that is a great face sculpt. I love it. And like I say, it doesn't look like a cartoon. It doesn't have to. You know what I mean? It's absolutely brilliant. There we go. Let's get that back into there. Raise that up a little bit. And there we go. Right, so there's Megatron. Now he does come with his sword. And you can put that in one of his hands. Sort of. Well, there you go. It sort of does fit in there. And then this one just fits over there. Like so. And that is your Megatron. Now, the only other difference of this figure, obviously, is the inside of his legs and the arms are blue. There was a reissue of this guy. I can't remember how long ago it was now. I think he was called Megaplex, and he was an e-hobby exclusive when Takara started reissuing this guy. I do have that one somewhere, but for some reason, the joints on it seem looser than this guy. Really weird. But overall, I love this figure. I love Megatron. I love the G1 Megatron. The only bad Megatron that I've ever seen is the first Masterpiece release of Megatron. That was a bit of a shock in that figure. Yeah, but this guy, I love it. And I'm so glad I got it and I paid that. Well, I wouldn't have wanted to pay that much, but at least I didn't pay any more than that, if you know what I mean. But it's a great figure. Right, so anyway, so I'm going to call this one a day here. Again, don't forget to subscribe and check out Transformers and video games. And of course, I shall see you next time. Bye for now.